Have you ever wanted to give motion and life to static images in your video, like in this example? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that in ClipChamp. So as you can see, we have 3 images on the timeline, and they're pretty interesting, but they're kind of boring because they're just static images. So I'm going to rectify that situation by applying the slow zoom filter. So the first thing you want to do is make sure the image is selected by clicking it on the timeline, and then you go over to the filters tab, and down at the bottom you'll find slow zoom, and if we click that, we'll see that the image is slowly zooming in. Now it's going a little slow for me, and I also want it to get farther. I want it to be about on the face of this chickadee. A good way to see where your zoom is going to end is go to the end of the clip and then tweak the speed. So this is pretty much where the cut is, right before the cut, and I'm going to increase the speed, and as you can see, it's much closer in this example. And if we play it back, wow, it's a lot faster and more interesting. But you'll see that this image is still static. That's because we haven't applied the filter to it yet. So we're going to do that again, and once again it's down at the bottom, and now that we've applied it, you'll see it's zooming in. But I don't like that it's just zooming in on the chest of the mockingbird. I want it to be more up towards the head. So what I'm going to do with that is, once again, I'm going to go to the end, but I'm going to play around with the squares on the position grid. And you'll see if we do it up here on the top right hand corner and then increase the speed, it's zooming in more and more to the top right hand corner. And I like this framing. I think that this is a interesting shot. So let's see how that looks. And it's a lot more dynamic. Now for our third example, I like this star magnolia, but there's not really one part of it that I want to zoom in on. I would much rather have the entire flower be revealed throughout the shot. So we're going to apply the filter again, but this time I'm going to check the reverse box. And if we go to the beginning instead of the end, because it's in reverse, and tweak the speed, we'll see that it's gonna zoom out like this. And I like that a lot. I think that that's an interesting shot. And you can obviously play around with the position just like you would in the normal filter. It's just this time, instead of zooming in, it's going to zoom out. But basically, those 3 examples cover almost everything you need to know about the Ken Burns effect, slow zoom filter in ClipChamp. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.